Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Sierra, your friendly librarian, and I'm here to show you another super valuable resource that we have here at the library that you can access from the comfort of your own computer right from our website. It's called Gale in Context, Opposing Viewpoints, and if you have to enter into a debate or if you have to write a persuasive essay of some kind, this is the resource for you. It provides information about a variety of topics, everything from affordable housing, genetic engineering, pollution, the freedom of speech. What else we have? Recycling, reality TV, whether or not people should own exotic animals. All of these topics can be found and so many more on Gale's database. It gathers up all sorts of information, statistics, facts, websites, videos, pictures, graphs, and puts it all into one place. And so this particular website I think would be super helpful to you. And I'm going to show you really quick how to navigate it in just a second. Now, the first step, as with all of these videos that I have shown you, is finding the resource. So from the Library Media Center website, you're going to go to Online Resources, Digital Resources, and click. Like I said, this is Gale. So Gale's right here. Gale in Context, Opposing Viewpoints. Now, what you do need to note is that the password is different. It's NHAIS. NHAIS. So what I always do if I'm not sure, I copy that so I know that I have it. If I can't remember those letters, then when I click in, you're going to be prompted to sign in. And all it will ask you is for that password, and you'll paste that, hit enter, and you'll be right where I am. Now, there are a few different features I just want to highlight. There is the search feature, so you can search just by typing in a keyword. There is a highlighted issue of interest, so these are always going to be whatever is timely. So we've got timely issues that are happening right now. So these are like 3 current event issues. You're also going to see up top that you can connect to Google Classroom. You can sign in with Google. There is a highlight and notes option, a get link, search history, title list, and browse issues. Now, you can also browse issues just by scrolling down. Okay, you'll see that it's separated into different topics, big ideas, if you will. And then you could also go to the browsing all 484 issues. Just for the sake of this example, I'm going to go to ownership of exotic animals. Now, every single one of those giant topics that you had seen is set up exactly the same once you click on it. It starts with an overview, so a quick paragraph, picture, caption, and a read more button. You're then going to notice that there's a quick on this page. So every single one of these is going to have featured viewpoints, videos, academic journals, reference, audio, websites, infographics, magazines, images, news, and related topics. You can click right on that and it'll take you to that particular section on this page, or you can scroll. Okay. Another thing to note is that the difficulty level of the resource is indicated with this little rectangle with it looks like a little dice, or a little die rather. So this one is a 4. It's a 1190 for Lexile. This one is a 5. It's a 1450 for Lexile. So these are a little bit more difficult in terms of their level. This right here is a 2, so this is going to be an easier article to read, or it's an audio file, so that's going to be a little bit easier content to comprehend. It's an 820 Lexile. This guy right here is a 3. It's a 940. So it gives you an idea of the difficulty of the content. It does not mean you should stick and look for only the easy ones, but it does mean that the more difficult might go into more depth or might use some higher vocabulary. You'll notice that they have videos, which could be great for doing research, especially if you're doing your beginning of your research. You want to just kind of get some information and just kind of listen and try to develop your viewpoint. There are also images. And if you click on these images, you're going to note that they are cited. So the citation, and this is for every single piece of information on this resource, every single one of them provides you with a citation, which is amazing. But this one, if you were to try to put together a slideshow about owning exotic animals and you wanted to use this picture, just make sure you use this citation, MLA 8, and you can put that on your works cited or your bibliography. You can select it. Okay, you can send it straight to Google Drive if you'd like. There are lots of different options. You could send this whole thing to your Google Drive, or you could get the link to it and send the link to somebody if you were working with somebody so that they could be on the same page as you, literally. You can also find the citation information of an article. Again, if you go to the end, it's going to be right here. Always make sure you copy the whole thing, which is why the select button is really helpful. You can also, what I really love about this is you can highlight. So say, oh, I already did some highlighting. So I was in here earlier playing around, and it already keeps track of my highlights. And so if I wanted to go up here and see what I'd highlighted, you can notice there I did two different. So there's introduction information, and then there's an important person, Carol Baskin. You can go back and say, I want to highlight a direct quote. So I want to highlight this right here. And this is about the tiger attacking one of the staff members and basically biting her arm off. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say direct quote for article or for argument. And then I'll know that that blue is a direct quote. I want to use that at a later time. So now you can come up here. You can see I have 3 notes and highlights. You can view them all in a separate piece, on a separate document. You can send this entire document to your Google Classroom. You can edit the notes. You can go back to the article. All right. And then you can also find that there's more like this. There are related subjects. You can have the article read to you. You can increase the font size. You can save it directly to your drive, email it, download it, or print it. All right. And so that really, I just wanted to give you a quick overview, but you'll notice again that there is more information here than you could ever possibly need to arm yourself for a debate or an argument essay. And so I hope you'll take the time to explore Gale in context opposing viewpoints.